Welcome back everyone to another Trias update, and finally, it has broken out exactly as we have been predicting the last few days and of course weeks. In fact, it's been ever since we started this dump at the beginning of the year that I was calling for bullish continuation, simply because of the failure to lose this $9.28 low. Please comment down below if you remember me talking about this low down here around the $10. In fact, guys, I gave you this target exactly, and I mentioned that this would be our bottom as long as we never lose this wick at $9.28. We had a go at losing it. If we zoom in into that zone, we can actually see that we did go ahead and lose it during that daily candle, but before the daily candle close, actually reclaiming it, invalidating the bearish continuation, the path down to the 200 EMA, where I had marked out supports for you guys around this area over here, where we previously saw support around $7 to $7.50. We didn't get down there because we held the 55, but more specifically $9.28, I believe it was the actual level exactly. And then because we maintain the 55, this keeps us in the uptrend. This is all above, this correction is all above the 200 EMA. So we know that we are actually continuing to be bullish. And so continuing to be bullish means breaking the high. So this is what we've been talking about every single Trias update. Guys, let's look at the market cap today. We're sitting at $153 million. Absolutely incredible. If you were in the Discord community over the past year, you would have got involved very early on. We actually got involved a little bit earlier than this, but this is where I posted it in the portfolio. It was around $2.50 to $3, which is where we originally got into Trias. And now I know I wasn't making videos back then on Trias. However, it was always in the Discord community. Just like you're seeing right now, Tectum is on the channel, sitting at around the 200 million market cap. We were involved underneath $50 million. So if you want to get into these explosive crypto projects that have a huge future, we're getting in really early in the community. As you can see over here, we got into Trias at around the 16 million market cap area, with today sitting at 153 million. Guys, this is a 10x. This is how you make life-changing gains. And we're only getting started because we believe that Trias is going to be a crypto that can hit high three figures, maybe even potentially four figures, guys. We're talking about $1,000. Imagine if it can do that. If we're entering down at $2.50 to $3, guys, the gains that the Discord is going to make long term is going to be extraordinary. Now, of course, it's all about having a long-term outlook. But in the analysis at the moment, we're talking about some macro analysis, yes, the daily time frame, but we're talking about short-term targets. Like, for example, when we do break out of this inverse head and shoulders that we've been talking about, that's the direct next target. In fact, it's going to take us to 32 very soon after that, because that's the previous all-time high. Now, if I go to the 5-day time frame and we zoom out to the all-time high, let me get that exactly on the correct price for you guys. The all-time high is, wow, exactly on the dot, $32 with our low. Let me try and find the exact low. I'm looking at this L right over here. It's telling me the exact low. So it's either, yeah, it's the red candle right over there at 419. So sorry, 79419. So let's change that. 79419. 79419. Sorry if you can hear stuff in the background, windows open. 71419, and then we can see that, yeah, we got the exact technical target over here with the $63, $90, and then eventually $150. This is our first set of targets. Now, the Fibonacci that we've been using calling for this $26 target is in fact also calling for that 1618, but using the 2414, which is our final target out of this Fibonacci, acting as confluence with this area. So we're looking at this as a, I can't say guarantee because nothing in crypto is, but pretty much that's what I'm looking at definitely for Trias. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She's a pug, can't stop her. She's just drinking some water. You probably can't hear it, but I can hear it through the mic. But anyways, There we go. Here is how we could potentially get up to as high as $1,000. Now, it's not a guarantee at all. There's always a level of risk with crypto, but Trias is a coin that I've been looking at since the 2021 bull market. In fact, guys, if you remember back then, my partner Abigail was also making YouTube updates on the likes of VeChain, XCAD, and Trias was one of those coins that she was covering all the way back over on this run. But I was not personally involved like she was in Trias. I said to her pretty much that I'm going to get in the next bull run. So when we did start to bottom out, we got started to get back in, of course. And we've now seen, as you saw, the market cap go from 16 million, and we got in before that point, to 150 million plus. Guys, if you want to get into those cryptos early, join the Discord community. It is only $25 a month, and you do get weekly live streams in there where I help you out with your portfolio. Any struggles with trading, charting, analysis, whatever it is, investing, any worries that you have, we answer them in there. Last call that we had on Thursday had over 15 people participating. Lovely to see. Thank you for the continued support over here on the channel. Make sure you're sharing the content. Now, if we scale down to the 15-minute time frame, we have finally got that breakout that we were talking about. Yeah, please continue to like. Yeah, let's try and hit 10k as quick as possible. But this was the breakout that we were talking about. I think when I made the video yesterday, we were down over here, and I was suggesting that, yeah, we know we need to hold above $12.30, but if we want to see the breakthrough, this resistance, this sell wall, the manipulation that KuCoin was doing, then we need to hold $13.30. Yeah, sorry if you can hear my pug again. $13.30. We managed to eventually hold that, and exactly from where I made the video, we bounced, breaking the resistance, and finally, of course, meeting this target, but pushing through exactly as we were anticipating. Remember, we haven't yet broken the high, the range high over here of $17, but we're anticipating that this inverse head and shoulders breakout will lead to an eventual push through the 1414, which is $17. And then so we can go ahead and meet this $26 target over here, very close to the all-time high. So this is just further proof that we are on our way up to that price point over here. And then breaking that level, we're looking at 60, 90, and then 150 before a pullback. And then, of course, once we do pull back and find a higher low, we're looking at these targets. So I believe that we will top out between, as you can see over here, in the 300s, maybe the 700s, or as high as 1,000. I don't believe that we can go past this point. This could be, of course, a target that might not even happen whatsoever either, but it's going to be around this price point. I know it's a huge difference over here because we can do a lot if our money goes from 400 to almost 1.2k. It's crazy gains. So we'll start to look at where Bitcoin is positioned at this point. To be honest, guys, it is really all dependent on Bitcoin. I have targets in mind that the community knows about. And when we get to around those targets, I'm going to just see what the altcoins are saying. Is it around here? Is it around here? Is it around there or there? And then I'm going to look to get out. So if you want to follow my moves hand in hand, join the community. Continue. If you don't want to do that, continue following these videos daily. And you're going to see incredible growth over time anyways if you stick around the channel, because here we're willing to give all this information for free to show you guys over the long term that what we're saying is not a bunch of waffle. Because over the past few months, since the beginning of this year, we've been calling for this bullish breakout. And even with the manipulation, even with that disgusting sell wall, I was able to say we are going to eventually break through it. As long as $12.30 holds. We had moments losing the 20, but I told you guys, don't worry about it. It's just about $12.30. We managed to hold that level, eventually holding the moving averages, reclaiming them, breaking through the neckline of this bullish pattern, and finally breaking through that sell wall of $14. Guys, that is it from me today. Make sure you support the channel, help us get to 10k subscribers. If you could share these videos over on Twitter or in your communities, on Telegram or Discord or whatever it is, it would be much appreciated. That's how we're going to grow and fight the YouTube algorithm. I'll catch you over in the Discord for those exclusive weekly live streams. Cheers, everyone.